Welcome back. What a race. First of all, Giancarlo, your teammate having a problem. That, I guess, opened up the first corner a little bit for you.
Yes, in a way, yes, because it was a little bit difficult. Jenson did a good start, so I guess if Giancarlo was there on the inside, was a little bit more difficult. But I don't know exactly what happened to him. We have to see and check that it doesn't happen anymore to him or even to me. So part of this, I think the race was a little bit crazy. I didn't understand some moments of the races that I was maybe 20 seconds ahead and. The gap disappeared after 3 or 4 safety cars in 10 laps, but I think the car was perfect. It was not any risk to lose the victory in any time, so I was quite big confidence.
Well, there seemed to be problems, a lot of problems getting temperature into the tyres at the restart, but on every restart you got a fantastic lead.
Yeah, it seems that our car was a little bit warming the tyres better and ready for the first lap. It happened the first lap when Jenson was leading the race. I overtook him quite easy on the straight on the restart, and then the other ones I was pulling away in the first 2 laps like 6 seconds, and then was enough to maintain the gap, and was a little advantage today for me.
Just talking about Jenson, the opening lap of the race, very close with Jenson.
Very close, especially at the start. I locked the tires and I nearly hit him in the first corner. Then we fight really close for 10-3, but as always, when I fight with Jenson, I had no problems at all. It's a lot of respect from each other, and we didn't have any problem. And then after that, he went back and disappeared from the first places, and was a little bit easier for me.
And then your second pit stop under the safety car conditions, no problem there. But then late race pressure from Kimi.
Yes, as I said before, I was like 20 seconds ahead, and after the safety car gone, and after the restart, I have also quite a good car, no problems at all in the balance, so it was not too difficult today to pull away.
Congratulations, a great win. Kimi, an interesting and spectacular race for you too. Perhaps talk us through it. You obviously had a problem with your nose at one point and perhaps a vibration too.
Yeah, on one of the restarts I overtook Jenson and I locked the inside wheel in turn 1. I managed to still stay ahead of him through corner 1 and 3, and then unfortunately with the vibration on the front tire, the car was still quite quick. I was able to keep up with Fernando, but then suddenly I think we lost some part of the end plate because of the vibration, so I was quite slow on that point, but luckily there was safety car and we had enough time to change the nose after that, because I think the speed was there in the car to really fight for the victory, but just my little mistake cost quite a lot in the end, and also there was some lapped people between always me and Fernando in the end, but anyhow the car is quick, so just if we get the proper race without any problems, I think we should be able to fight for wins, and then we see what happens.
Well, only 1.8 seconds behind at the end and setting fastest lap on the last lap there. The car must have been really good at the end, but I believe you're on slightly different tyres to Renault. Do you think that was a factor?
Yeah, I think so. We have different tire, but I think so. They were good for us, but with all the problems with the car, with the nose, really, I was not able to push before. So the car was quick all the time, but of course he slowed down in the end, so it wasn't really realistic. But on the lap times, you can see that the speed is there, so that's positive. And I think so. As long as we get one good race, and then without any problems, we should be okay.
Well, congratulations. Equal second in the championship now. Ralph, turning to you, I guess with the stop-go penalty you had and from where you came from in Bahrain and Malaysia, this almost feels like a win for you, I would imagine.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, you can imagine we're all very happy with what we achieved today. I mean, as you said, the drive-through was my mistake because I double hit the pit limiter button. So, but I was lucky due to the safety car, and I think we achieved a lot more than we ever thought before this weekend.
The safety car allowed you to regain some time after that stop-go, and then also you picked up a lot of places in the final safety car period, obviously just before the yellows came out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we only had the warm-up problems here this weekend, but it looked like some Michelin runners had the same problem. I mean, Jensen struggled and Nick as well. So Nick just went off and I could get by. And that obviously gave me another position. And, I mean, with all the back markers in between us, it was a bit of a fight, really. But yeah, we went through and finished third. It was great.
Looked like you had a very spectacular opening phase to the race as well on those opening laps.
Similar thing, we all were sliding, so, just saw a lot of locking wheels and stuff like that. It was very interesting. It was very difficult for me today because the grip of the car was never really there to fight the whole race, to keep it there. But, it worked out.
It did indeed. Where do you think Toyota are now? Do you think you're back to where you were in 2005?
Well, I think we had a good result today, but still, we're far away from the top teams, I guess. I mean, seeing the lap time, so we have to work, but I have no doubt at all that our crew is able to do that. I mean, we have strong people. They're really pushing hard, so I'm looking forward to the next few races.
And returning finally to you, Fernando, a nice early lead in the World Championship now. Your first win of the season. Renault, very strong, won the first 3 races. It's all looking great.
Yeah, I won the first one and this third one. Fisi did the race before and I was second, so 28 points in 30 is a dream come true again. This is the start of the season, so let's hope it finishes like last year.
Congratulations. Now if we could have some words from you in your own language, you in Spanish.
Ha sido una carrera muy buena para mí, la más fácil sin duda alguna de este año. Tanto en Bahrein como en Malasia había que tirar toda la carrera para conseguir la victoria o una buena posición. Aquí el coche iba bastante mejor que nuestros rivales y conseguía ventajas muy cómodas que luego con los safety cars, con el coche de seguridad se venían abajo, pero bueno, luego en la salida nuevamente me conseguía distanciar y bueno, el coche ha ido tan bien hoy que ha sido un poco más fácil de lo esperado.
Gracias. Kimi?
No, ihan hyvä tulos siihen nähdä, että oli niin paljon ongelmia, että lukitsin vähän eturenkaan tuossa aika aluskisaa, kun yritin ohitinkin Buttonin ja sen jälkeen sen verran tärinää, että etusiipi hajosi ja rupesi auto puskea eikä oikein päässyt mihinkään sen jälkeen, että joutui niin kauan ottaa, että tuli safety car ja pystyttiin vaihtamaan etusiipi, niin auto oli taas takas normaali, että kuitenkin vauhtia riittää, jos ei ole mitään ongelmia, että olisi kiva saada yksi kisa, missä ei ole minkäännäköistä ongelmaa, niin eiköhän me pystytä taistelemaan ihan voitosta, että ei ne Renaultit se niin paljon nopeampaa meitä mene, mutta ihan hyvä tulos siihen nähdä, mitä kaikkea tapahtui kisassa.
And finally Ralph.
Ja, natürlich sind wir super happy, dass wir das heute geschafft haben. Ich glaube, damit hat niemand gerechnet, ich selbst am allerwenigsten. Wir waren das ganze Wochenende lief eigentlich schon sehr gut, aber auf dem Podium zu stehen, auch nach der Drive-Thru, habe ich sicherlich heute meinem Team zu verdanken, die wieder einen perfekten Job gemacht haben. Im Boxenstopps, Strategie war auch sehr gut. Natürlich, die Safety Cars haben natürlich geholfen. Heute war für alle etwas schwierig. Aber ich bin natürlich super happy und freue mich schon auf die nächsten Rennen. Und nochmal vielen Dank an das Team.